Welcome back, regular people and wokies. Everybody's included. I'm fucking diverse. So anyway, word meanings, normies against woke. How am I using the word woke? Well, I'm using the dictionary term, the Old English original woke without a capital. It's not a brand name. It's not a political slogan or a piece of jargon. It's just a regular Old English word, the past participle of wake, waking, woke. You've woken up. So it's generally used to just describe when you wake up every day. So it's something you do every day in order for your senses to become active so you can perceive the real world. However, woke with a capital W, as this guy is using it, is actually quite a new term. I think, well, it says here beginning in the 2010. So I'm using the Dictionary of English, as I'm in Britain, and we use English, British English, and this is the dictionary from Oxford. He is using Wikipedia, an American site filled with user content, which is not the Oxford Dictionary. So I'm kind of using that a little bit derogatory, because I think when you're talking about word meanings, and then you're trying to eulogize to another person about their own language, and you get it wrong, kind of makes you look like a bit of a fool. So as it says here, you can see here, Old English, woke. Old English, also partly from a weak verb, waschen, remain awake, hold a vigil, which is Germanic. And English is a Germanic split-off language. A lot of it started off being Germanic, mixed with Latin. That's what Old English is. So that's the one I was using, but he's decided to ignore that for the sake of his agenda against me and go for the new age, branded, corporate version, woke with a capital W, which doesn't actually mean anything that I meant with it. That's a different word and a different meaning. So I think it would be worth, just for the record, to have a wee look, have a little dip into Wikipedia, so I can add to my Wokipedia the conclusion of the comparison here between the two. So just remember, I'm using woke, no capital, and now we're going to look at capitalized, branded, woke with a capital W. And the reason I call it branded is because it's a name of a thing. It isn't a verb. It isn't an action word. It is actually a name. That's why I call it a brand. It's like Coca-Cola. Coke has got a capital C. But if you just said Coke without a capital, you just mean any sort of cola drink, don't you? Or like cola. Cola used to be a brand name, but now it's not capitalized because it just means cola. Any product which resembles cola. So anyway, here we are with a capitalized woke, an objective African-American vernacular English. I have no idea what that is, but it's definitely not my language. Alert to racial prejudice and discrimination. Well, being alert all the time, that is kind of woke. Maybe that's why they're so anxious and on edge the whole time. They're like constantly in a state of alertness. It's almost like high-level anxiety. This has got to be something to do with politics. This is why he constantly goes on about Trump and Hitler. He's going to be a democratic political campaigner, isn't he? Trying to campaign on a British person's page, which is not related to American politics. Which I find kind of bemusing, if I'm honest. It's not the kind of thing that's going to get you anywhere in American politics. I mean, I don't have a vote in America. Nobody that watches me has a vote in America. And even if they did, they're unlikely to be a Democrat. Just, it goes without saying. So, as we can see here, it's a term used primarily by the American left, and that does actually include communists. So, as I said before, woke is communism. As you can see, they are the same. The left-wing ideology has many splinter groups, many copycats, if you like, and woke is one of them. So in conclusion, woke with a capital is the branded corporate nonsense nutter version, and woke, Old English, no capital, is the one I was using. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Bye now.